Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Scriptorium. Church. Dormitory. Church. Church. Dormitory. Church. Church. Old Bailey. Dormitory. Tower, crypt, cloister. Monastery, Upper Abbey. Church. Lower Abbey. Shrine. Convent garden. Shrine. Lower Abbey. Upper Abbey. Meadow. Lower Abbey. Forest. Mill. Church and Druckers. Meadow. Thomas, Mill, Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Church and Druckers. Cat, Franz Bauer House, Brigitta, France. France. France says Andreas. Brigitta. Brigitta says good day, Andreas. Frank Cat. Franz Bauer House. Cat. Cat says hello. Cat hello. Franz Bauer House. Brigitta. Frank hello. Church and Druckers. Town Commons. Old Otto. Old Otto. Old Otto says good to see you, Andreas. Good to see you, Andreas. Zimmerman House. Yuan Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Central Town. Alvin Bakery, North Town. Steinauer House. Petschlaw, Church and Druckers. Petschlaw. 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 Church and Druckers. Central Town. Town Commons. Central Town. Drucker House. Franz Bauer, Mill, Thomas. Meadow. Forest. Meadow. Thomas, Mill, Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin, Drucker House. Central Town, Town Commons. Old Otto. Zimmerman House. Yuan Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Town Commons. Figured. Gertner House. Peter. Peter. Gertner House. Gertner House. Gertner Farm. Gertner Ursula. Ursula says Andrew PPPBBT. Gertner Guest Room. Gertner Guest Room. Gertner House. Go to bed. Let go to. I'm not tired yet. Perhaps after Compline. Go to bed. Gertner House. Ursula, Journal. Ursula. Gertner Guest Room. Gertner Farm, Clara, Eva. Clara, Gertner Farm. Gertner, Ursula. Ursula. Gertner Guest Room. Gertner Farm. Big Yurg. Town Commons. Gertner Farm. Central Town. Yuan Bauer Farm. Zimmerman House. Old Auto. Church and Druckers. Town Commons. Old Auto. Old Auto says good to see you, Andreas. Zimmerman House. Zimmerman House. Town Commons. Town Commons. Zimmerman House. Yuan Bauer Farm. Yuan Bauer Farm. Town Commons. Yuan Eddie, Veronica, Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Veronica says hello, Andreas. Eddie, Yuan Bauer House. Eddie, hey, Andreas. Yuan says hey there, Andreas. Hans. Player says Yuan's family keeps beehives for the honey and wax. Town Commons, Gertner Farm. Town Commons. Town Commons. Yuan Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Central Town. Alvin Bakery, North Town. Steinauer House. Petschlaw, Church and Druckers. Petschlaw. 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 Steinauer House. Central Town. Lucky. Lucky says hello, Andreas. Central Town. Agnes. Agnes, hello, Andreas. Central Town. Steinauer House. North Town. Central Town. Central Town. Werner, Stahl's house. Stahl's, Werner. Werner says hello. You're the, artist. From Nuremberg. Option 1 of 2 Andreas Mailer, journeyman artist, at your service. Werner says that was it, Mailer. Someone mentioned you dabbled at university for a year or two. Funny. You're staying with the Goethes, yes. The Abbey does have a guest house, you know. Option 1 of 3 the Goethes are good and gracious people. Option 2 of 3 I'd rather stay in town. The Abbey is too rigid for my tastes. Option 3 of 3 perhaps if I were a master. The Goethes guest bedroom better suits my finances. Option 1 of 3 the Goethes are good and gracious people. Werner says for farmers. Tassing is full of miserable people like them. Option 1 of 4 what are you doing here, then? Option 2 of 4 everyone's been kind enough to me. Option 3 of 4 what's your problem with the farmers? Option 4 of 4 they seem to be a hard-working and honest people to me. Option 3 of Werner says they're soft and lazy, with a complaint for every occasion. Oh, my back aches. My hemorrhoids. They expect me to perform miracles, but I'm not a saint. The rest of the townsfolk, well, there can't be more than a handful of them who know how to spell their own names. Father Gernot is too soft with them, but I suppose he has to keep them placated or risk riots on his land. Fortunately, I do not intend to stay in Tassing long. Option 1 of 2 where are you planning to go instead? Option 2 of 2 I am sure the townspeople would be heartbroken to see you go. Option 1 of 2 where are you planning to go? Werner says Innsbruck might be worth my time. I recommend you don't linger here either, Mailer. Or you'll soon find yourself trapped in a marriage to a mouse-faced girl with dirt under her nails. Option 1 of 2 a daily risk for you, I'm sure. Option 2 of 2 alas, there's already a woman waiting for me in Nuremberg. Option 1 of 2 a daily risk for you, I'm sure. Werner says I'm a successful, educated doctor, Mailer. I can't be too careful. In any case, I must ask you to go. I have plenty of work to do. Good day. Option 1 of 2 until later, Dr. Stahls. Werner says Until then. Werner. Stahl's house. Stahl's, hello, mailer. Hello, Stahl's house. Stahl's house, Werner. Hello, Stahl's house. Stahl's house. Werner. Central Town. Central Town. North Town. Alban Bakery. Town Commons. Alban Bakery. Central Town, Ulrich. Ulrich says God bless you, Andreas. Central Town. Anna. Grit. Anna. Anna says hot. Grit. Grit says Andreas. Such a pleasure to see you. And looking so handsome, as always. Back for more of my rot. Option 1 of 2 Dear Grit, you know I can't stay away from your rot. Option 2 of 2 I was passing by and thought I should say hello. Now, I must say goodbye. Option 1 of 2 Grit says Andreas. Hee hee. Player says I was passing by and thought I should say hello. Now, I must say goodbye. Grit says aren't you a good man? Well, you're always welcome here, Andreas. And always welcome to my rot. Be well. Player says until later, Grit. Grit. Anna. Central Town. Alban Bakery. North Town. Steinauer House. Petschlaw, Church and Druckers. Petschlaw. Petschlaw, Church and Druckers. Petschlaw. Steinauer House. Steinauer House. Central Town. Lucky. Central Town. Steinauer House. Petschlaw, Church and Druckers. Central Town. Drucker House. Franz Bauer, Mill. Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Drucker House. Drucker House. Franz Bauer, Mill, Thomas. Meadow. Forest. Meadow. Thomas, Mill, Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Franz Bauer, Mill, Thomas. Thomas says God be with you, Andreas. Mill, Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Church and Druckers. Cat, Franz Bauer House, Brigitta, France. Franz said, Brigitta. Brigitta says good day, Andreas. Franz Cat, Cats, Church and Drucker, Town Commons. Church and Druckers. Franz Bauer and Whitmill, Thomas. Meadow. Meadow. Mill. Forest. Lower Abbey. Meadow. Upper Abbey. Lower Abbey. Church. Cloister. Church, Lower Abbey. Shrine. Convent Garden. Shrine. Upper Abbey. Player says Brother Matthew maintains the shrine along with some of the sisters, who paint badges for pilgrims. Upper Abbey. A reliquary containing the hand of Saint Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lance. A reliquary containing the hand of Saint Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lance. Upper Abbey. Shrine. Lower Abbey. Church. Cloister. Church. Upper Abbey. Monastery Loquarium. Cloister, Crypt, Tower. Dormitory, Old Bailey, Sacristy. Church. The armoires hold all of the vestments Father Gernot and Brother Matthew used during Mass. Probably where the funds of the abbey are stored. The sacristy is also the treasury. Monstrance, chalice, paten, ciborium, and purificator. Almost everything you need for Mass other than the host. Church. Sacristy. Church. Sacristy. Old Bailey. Dormitory. Old Bailey. Church. Scriptorium. Scriptorium. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Player says, I wonder what Prior Ferenc was doing with this book. From the library of the University of Five Churches. The Hungarians call it PEX. That's where Ferenc is from. Doctor of Theology George of Gran. Option 1 of 2, a friend of his. Option 2 of 2, did Ferenc steal this? Option 1 of 2, a friend of his. Player says a text on astronomy, it looks like. I'm not familiar with it. Option 1 of 2, sloppy book hand. Couldn't have. Option 2 of 2, bastard script. Burgundian. Flemish. Not from here and not recently. Option 1 of 2, sloppy book hand. Couldn't have been produced by an abbey of note. Player says that's definitely Ferenc's handwriting between the lines and in the margins. Option 1 of 3, is he notating the text for the university in PEX? Option 2 of 3, is he notating the text for his personal use? Option 3 of 3, is he notating the text for the benefit of future readers? Option 1 of player says in any case, it's a thorough commentary. What's this? It looks scribbled, not like Ferenc to be so sloppy. And he didn't even blot the ink drop. Libra, Capricorn, Aries. All astrological symbols. What's written below? Maybe I should have learned Greek at some point. I can't make any sense of this. I suppose I'll figure it out in due time, but I'll copy this all down to reference later. Journal. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Scriptorium. Cemetery. Cemetery. Scriptorium. Church. Dormitory. Church. Scriptorium. Old Bailey. Scriptorium. Church. Dormitory. Old Bailey. Church. Cloister. Church. Dormitory. Tower. Church. Tower. Crypt. Crypt. Church. Player says these two markers go back centuries, all the way to the founding of the abbey. These two markers go back centuries, all the way to the founding of the abbey. Abbot Dietrich, from the height of gear saw's power in the 14th century. Those days have long passed. Library. Library. A secret entrance to the library? I'll have to remember this. Church. The Pound. Church. Crypt. Cloister. Monastery. Upper Abbey. Monastery. Loquarium. Church. Cloister. Church. Church. Cloister. Monastery. Loquarium. Large garden. Courtyard and lavatorium. Refectory. Church. Dormitory. Kitchen and cemetery. Kitchen and cellar. Dormitory. Church. Refectory. Courtyard and large garden. Chapter house. Infirmary. Upper Abbey. Chapter house. Infirmary. Most of these medicines were made by Agnes Steinauerin with some help from Sister Gertrude. Saint Luke. The patron of artists is also the patron of healers. Saint Luke. The patron of artists is also the patron of healers. Cloister. Infirmary. Chapter house. Cloister. A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. It's beautiful. A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years. A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years. Large garden. Cloister. Chapter house. Monastery. Loquarium. Large garden. Courtyard and lavatorium. Refectory. Church. Dormitory. Kitchen and cemetery. Cloister. Old Bailey. Cemetery. Scriptorium. Church. Dormitory. Church. Scriptorium. Scriptorium. Church. Old Bailey. Sacristy. Church. Sacristy. Old Bailey. Church. Scriptorium. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Old Bailey.